Namaste, Coven. Welcome back to the mat and welcome to this brand new and very exciting practice. My name is Bethany. I am the Yogi Witch, and today I'm going to guide you through a really fiery, awakening summer solstice flow. So here it is. Summer has finally arrived. Oh, I'm so happy. So if we think of winter as a time of slumber, a time of reflection, we think of spring as taking a beautiful big stretch and starting to wake up, starting to find our feet once more. Then when summer arrives, we are truly awakened. We are stepping into our power, we are stepping into our magic, and we are really reconnected to mind, body, soul, and also the world around us. So in today's practice, we're going to work through a few Surya Namaskar Bs, so sun salutations, working with a little bit of warrior poses, and finding a little bit of reconnection to the earth via a inversion. But don't worry, there's going to be lots of modifications, lots of adjustments, anything you want to do. So when you're ready, Coven, you're going to come in to a tabletop position. So stacking shoulders just above the wrist, hip bones above the knees. And from here, we're going to simply start to take some cat-cow stretches. So inhale to drop the chest. And then exhale to curve. Inhale, drop the chest. And exhale to curve. Starting to find some space now as you make your movements. Remembering that if there's anything else you'd like to take, maybe circles or waves, you're welcome to find a little bit of freedom of movement. Anything that feels good to you. We are awake now. It's almost like you're taking a great big stretch in the morning. Start to embrace the energy of the sun. Before we tuck toes under, come to me in downward facing dog and keep this movement going. Pedaling out the legs, taking any wiggles with the hip bones that feels good. Nod the head yes, shake it no. And then when you're ready from here, we're going to gaze all the way to the top of the mat. Maybe you take one big step or a couple little steps to bring yourself forwards. Inhale to create length. Exhale to roll the body to standing. Sweep arms up and overhead. Left hand finds right wrist. Inhale for length. Exhale, lean to the left hand side. Option to cross right foot behind the left. Inhale to move through center. Exhale, take it to the other side. Right hand takes hold of the left wrist and we lean over to the right hand side. Inhale, come back into the center. Send the arms behind the back. This time, left hand's going to take hold of the crook of the right elbow. Inhale, find length. Exhale, drop right ear down to the right shoulder. Gently bring right ear down to the collarbone, so coming at a little bit of an angle. Before we take it back to the shoulder, roll through center, right hand takes hold of the crook of the left elbow, drop left ear down to the left shoulder. Coming at an angle, bring it all the way down to the collarbone. Inhale back to the shoulder, relax the head to the center and bring the hands to prayer. So taking a moment in our Tandasana, keeping those eyes opened here, focusing on a drishti just in front of you. Tuning out from any distractions going on around and start to tune in to the power of your breath, the strength of your body, and the connection to the world around you. So as I said today, we're going to take 5 rounds of Surya Namaskar B. So our sun salutations, remembering that you can come into a high lunge, you can come into a warrior one. That is completely up to you. But bringing that heat in to the body. We inhale. And we exhale. On your next breath, sweep arms up and overhead, find a mini back bend. Exhale to bend the knees and forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Come to sit lovely and low, holding chair pose for 3. Holding 2. And 1, hand to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. From here, we bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, send right leg to the sky. Bend the knee off to split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. Warrior 1 or high lunge, it's up to you, but take the arms to the sky. Bend deep into the front knee. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame front foot, step back to downward facing dog. Big toes come to touch as we sweep left leg to the sky. Bend the knee off to split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest, step into warrior 1 or high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame front foot, step back to plank and take your first vinyasa. Find length in upward dog or cobra. And then exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Take your gaze to the top of the mat, walking, stepping, jumping your way forwards. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, sweep the arms up and overhead to prayer. Bring it back to heart center. Ready for round 2. We inhale, take the hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit lovely and low, finding the strength, rooting down through the feet for 3, 2, and 1. Step back to plank, hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg floats to the sky, bend the knee off, split dog. And then on your exhale, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. Warrior 1 or high lunge, that is up to you, but bend deep into the front knee. As we inhale, exhale, hands frame front foot, step back to downward facing dog. Big toes come to touch. Inhale, left leg floats high. Bend the knee off, split dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And on your breath out, step between the thumbs, warrior 1 or high lunge. Beautiful, hands to the mat, step back to plank, take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog, feeling that heat on your skin. When you're ready, Coven, we gaze to the top of the mat, take 1 big step, take a few little steps to bring yourself forwards. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend into the knees, arms flow up and overhead. And then back to heart center. Ooh, I love practicing the sun. Oh my God, but does it make the flow harder? Feeling awakened, embrace that heat, embrace that fire. Round 3. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, Utkatasana, sit lovely and slow. Come to chair pose, holding here for 3. Holding 2. And 1, hands to the mat. Inhale to gaze forwards. Exhale, plant the hands down, step back 1 leg, step back another, into downward facing dog. From here, we bring the big toes to touch. On your inhale, sweep right leg to the sky, bend the knee off to split dog. Inhale. Exhale, draw knee to the chest, high lunge or warrior 1, that is up to you. But sweep the arms to the sky, find strength as we inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Big toes to touch, we sweep left leg to the sky, bend the knee off, inhale. Exhale, step into your pose. Beautiful. Hands frame, front foot. Step back to plank and take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Connect to the earth from the fingertips, the tippy toes. Before we gaze to the top of the mat, take one big step, take a few little steps to bring yourself forwards. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up and overhead. And then bring the hands to heart center. Giving yourself a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Got 2 more rounds to go, so give yourself a moment to breathe. As we inhale. Exhale, sweep those arms up and overhead. And then forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, Utkatasana, sit lovely and low. Holding here for 3. Yes, holding 2. And 1, hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, pull right leg high to the sky, bend the knee off, split dog. On your exhale, draw knee to the chest, find your pose, warrior 1 or high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to downward facing dog. Big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg floats high, bend the knee off, split dog. On your exhale, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs, find your way into your pose. Hands come to frame front foot, step back to plank and take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, gaze to the top of the mat, take one big step, take a few little steps to bring yourself forwards. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend into the knees, arms flow up and overhead to prayer. And then bring it back to heart center, yes. Final round, round 5. Ooh. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forward, Coven. You've got it. Exhale, Utkatasana. Sit lovely and low, holding your pose for 5. Sit a little bit lower for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat, forward fold. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg floats high to the sky, bend the knee off, split dog. Exhale, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs. For the final time, find warrior 1 or high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands frame front foot, step back to downward facing dog. Bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, left leg floats high, bend the knee off, split dog. Exhale, draw knee to the chest, step between the thumbs, high lunge or warrior 1. Hands frame front foot, step back to plank and take a vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog and find that heat. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. When you're ready, we gaze to the top of the mat. Take one big step or take a few little steps to bring yourself forwards. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up and overhead. Back to heart center. Take one hand to the heart, take another to the belly here. Oh, that breeze came at just the right time. Giving yourself a moment to be, to cool down. Find grounding through the feet, find connection to the heavens through the crown of the head. Giving yourself a moment to slow down the breath. We inhale. and we exhale. From here, my loves, we're going to find a little mini warrior flow, giving in a few gorgeous transitions before we come to take a look at headstand. So from here, you're going to begin to shift your weight to the right leg, and you're going to bend the left leg behind you, coming in to your chosen dancer's pose, beginning to find your back bend, sweep that right hand forward, holding dancer's pose for 3, 2, on your 1, relax left leg, hands to the mat, find standing split. With control, step back to warrior 2, back foot comes parallel, the back of the mat, roll the body, all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, extend front leg, find Trikonasana pose. Wrap left arm behind you, bend into the front knee, meet me in reverse warrior. Roll back to warrior 2. Inhale, pull the arms to the sky, come into high lunge. On your exhale, we're going to relax the back leg down, walk that front foot forward and come into a crescent lunge to start to sink deep into that front hips. Start to send the arms all the way behind you. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Hands frame front foot, tuck back toes under, and when it feels okay, you can step to the top of the mat. Inhale, gaze forwards. Exhale, bend into the knees, sweep the arms up and overhead, full body stretch. And then hands come back to prayer at heart center. Let's find that dancer's pose to the other side. Shift your weight to the left foot, take hold of the right foot, and explore your dancer's pose. Holding for 3, holding 2, and 1. Hands to the mat, float right leg to the sky, standing split. Exhale, step back with that right foot into warrior 2. Lift the body up, so strong, so powerful. Inhale to extend the front leg, meet me in Trikonasana pose. Wrap right arm behind you, bend into the front knee, meet me in reverse warrior. Roll briefly back to warrior 2, float the arms to the sky, high lunge, and then we lower the back knee down. Walk that front foot forward, sink into the front knee, and find your way to a crescent lunge, sending the arms behind you. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands come to frame, front foot, tuck the back toes under, and we step into plank. Take a vinyasa, beautiful, feel awakened. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, big toes to touch. Come to sit back in hero's pose or sit back in child's pose. One hand to the heart, another to the belly. Beautiful. You might choose to stay here in hero's pose, or you can choose to come and explore a back bend with me in camel pose, bringing all this power out for the summer solstice. Hands to the mat, lift the body up and wiggle those knees about hips width apart. Tuck toes under, we sweep right arm to the sky, left hand finds the left heel, half camel. Move through center, right hand finds right ankle, left arm floats up and overhead. Move into the center, maybe you find the full expression of a camel and both hands find the heels. But if this isn't in your practice day, it doesn't feel comfortable, you don't have to come into it. Inhale. Exhale, engage the core, bring the body to the center. Send the hands to the mat, child's pose. Gorgeous movement, Coven. Maybe you choose to stay in child's pose for our final pose. Maybe you choose to come to down dog or dolphin. Or if you have a headstand in your practice day, you might choose to come in to your chosen headstand. It doesn't matter which one you find. Even coming to child's pose is still a connection with the ground, with a connection with the ground chakra. So finding your chosen pose. Aiming to hold your pose for 5 more breaths. As we inhale and exhale, gently bring the feet to the mat. Meet me in child's pose. And press the hands to the earth. Roll the body to tabletop and take a few cat-cow stretches. Inhale to drop the chest. Exhale to curve. Just easing out that spine, Coven. Feel the heat. Feel the magic. Feel the power from the start of summer. And then when you're ready from here, you can cross the ankles behind you or swing your legs to one side to come and meet me in a comfortable seated position, just to cool ourselves down, just to balance out the energies, to cleanse the airways. We're going to take 3 rounds of our Nadi Shodhana Pranayama alternative nostril breathing. So you can choose to use both hands, or you can take your dominant hand, bring the 3 fingers in. As all together we take a deep breath in through the nose and a slow breath out. From here we cover the right nostril and inhale left. Cover left, exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale left. Inhale left. Cover left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and we exhale left. Relax the hands, the lap palms flipped up towards the sun, drawing in its magic. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out. When you're ready, round 2. Cover the right nostril and we inhale left. Cover left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right and exhale left. Inhale left. Cover left and exhale right. Inhale right. From here we cover right and exhale left. Relax the right arm down. Relax the arm down away from the face. Giving yourself a moment, breathing in through the nose and breathing out. When you're ready from here, Coven, the final round to seal our energy, our practice, our magic. Cover the right nostril and inhale left. Cover left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover the right and exhale left. Inhale left. Cover left and exhale right. Inhale right. Cover right, exhale left. Inhale left. Cover the left and we exhale right. Inhale right. And for the final time, we cover right and exhale left. Relax the hands away from the face. Find length through the crown of the head. Take in a few final wiggles with the fingers, with the toes, with the neck, the shoulders, the spine, the legs, anything at all here. Feeling awake, feeling that power. And then when you're ready, bring hands to prayer, drop head to heart, heaven to earth, and bow low. With love, with gratitude, with blessings to ourselves, the power of our mind for coming to the practice, bowing low to those who joined us in this online community. And as always, from me to you, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through today's summer solstice flow. How are you feeling? I hope you are feeling awakened after our little winter slumber. I hope you feel ready to take on and to embrace summer for all its manifesting magic, its energy, its power. If you are looking for more ways to celebrate, then don't forget I also have a summer solstice vlog over on my channel at The Yogi Witch. I have a summer solstice prompt and journaling list, and if you'd like to take this flow for 1 hour, then why not sign up to the COVEN, a private membership area that I have over on my website www.theyogywitch.com, where we come together from around the world to take hour-long flows, to connect over a private Facebook page, and yeah, to just connect as an online coven. So you can find out more about that in the link description box below, whatever that sentence is meant to be. But thanking you so much. I hope this summer brings you everything that you desire, everything that you deserve, and I hope you feel magical, powerful, and unstoppable. From the bottom of my heart, Coven, blessed be.